Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Nityananda
Ram
Shiva
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Advaita
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Hare Ram,
Ram
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 Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Jai
Ram
Shri
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Chaitanya
Hare,
Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Krishna, Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Advaita
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram
Gaura
Ram, Hare Hare,
Bhatani Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare, Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Hare,
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Chaitanya
Ram
Prabhu
Ram Hare
Nityananda
Hare
Shri Advaita
Krishna
Gadadara
Hare
Shri
Krishna
Sri
Krishna
Gaur
Krishna Hare
Bhakta
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram
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 Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Nityananda
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Shri Gadadhara Shivasati
Krishna
Gaura
Krishna Hare
Bhatta
Hare
Vrinda
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Ram Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Jai
Krishna
Prabhu
Krishna Hare Ram
Nityananda
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Shri
Hare Hare
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhara
Hare Krishna Krishna
Gaura
Krishna
Bhakta
Hare
Vrinda
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Nityananda
Ram
Shri
Ram 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 Hare
Sri
Hare
Gaura Bhaktavinda
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Krishna
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 Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Krishna Hare
Advaita
Krishna Krishna
Gadadara
Krishna Hare Ram
Shivasadi
Ram
Gaura
Ram Hare Hare
Bhaktaprinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Krishna Krishna
Jai
Hare Hare
Giridhara Shivapadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Ram
Prabhu
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Advaita
Krishna Krishna
Gadadara
Krishna Hare
Shivasadi
Ram Ram
Gaura
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
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 Ram Hare
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 Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Jai
Krishna,
Shri
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Chaitanya
Hare
Hare
Prabhu
Ram
Nityananda
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Shri
Hare.
Hare
Prabhupada
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Gaura
Hare.
Bhaktivinoda
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare.
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
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 Krishna
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare,
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
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 Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare,
Hare Jai
Ram
Shri
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna, Hare
Nityananda Shri
Krishna,
Advaita Giridhara
Hare Ram,
Vasari
Hare
Gaura
Hare, Hare
Bhakta
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
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 Rama
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna
Rama
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Ram
Prabhu
Ram
Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Krishna Hare
Advaita
Krishna
Giridhara
Krishna
Shivasadi Gaura
Hare
Bhaktavinda.
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurapada Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
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 Ram Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Jai
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Chaitanya
Hare Hare
Prabhu
Ram Hare Ram
Nityananda
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhar
Krishna Krishna Hare
Srivasadi
Hare
Gaura
Ram Hare
Bhakta
Ram
Vrinda
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya
Ram
Prabhu
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Nityananda Shri Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhar
Krishna Hare Hare
Shivasati
Hare Ram
Gaura
Hare Ram Ram
Bhakta
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda
Hare
Sri
Krishna
Advaita
Krishna Krishna
Gadadhar
Hare Hare
Srivasadi
Hare
Gauravaranga
Ram Ram
Sri
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Ram Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya
Hare Ram
Prabhu
Hare Ram Ram
Nityananda
Ram Hare Hare
Shri
Hare
Advaita
Krishna Hare Krishna
Gadadhara
Krishna Krishna Hare
Shivasadi
Hare
Gaura
Ram Hare
Bhatta
Ram
Vrinda
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram.
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Jai
Krishna,
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Hare.
Nityananda Sri
Hare
Advaita Gadadhar
Ram,
Srivasadi
Ram,
Gaura
Ram, Ram,
Bhakta
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram
Ram,
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Ram,
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram.
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 everyone.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, I think we are on this verse 7932 because we read yesterday. We did not read this 31. I think 32 is where we are on.
Yes, we are on 32.
We're on 32. Okay. Okay, so this is all glorification of Krishna. Prahlad is glorifying Nrsimhadev. We say in prayers there are 4 components, right? Sometimes it's said like that. You glorify, you beg for forgiveness, you express your gratitude, and then you ask for some spiritual benefit. So that's how they say. Of course, prayers can be for many reasons, for material desires also. There can be prayers. You can ask for material desires, or you can ask for the welfare of others, right? Some spiritual benefit for yourself, to remove some obstacles on your path of bhakti. Everybody has some obstacle on their path of bhakti, so we can ask to remove some taste in spiritual life. So this is all glorification of the Lord, how he creates and how he maintains and how everything is coming from him. Okay, so I think we read this verse yesterday, so now we read this verse 32. Can't remember what was the previous verse. We'll read the translation of the previous verse. My dear Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, the entire cosmic creation is caused by you, and the cosmic manifestation is an effect of your energy. Although the entire cosmos is but you alone, you keep yourself aloof from it. The conception of mine and yours is certainly a type of illusion, Maya, because everything is an emanation from you and is therefore not different from you. Yeah, we are talking about Sarvam Khalvaidam Brahma, yes. Indeed, the cosmic manifestation is not different from you, and the annihilation is also caused by you. This relationship between your lordship and the cosmos is illustrated by the example of the seed and tree, or the subtle cause and gross manifestation. Okay, so now next verse we'll read. Nasyedam Atmani Jagad Vilayambu Madhye Sheshet Mana Nija Sukhanubhavo Niriha Yogena Milita Drikatma Nipita Nidras Turye Stito Natu Tamo Nagunansha Yungshe. Okay. See, Prahlad is saying, O my Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead. After the annihilation, the creative energy is kept in you. So when Mahavishnu breathes in, the Mahat Tattva, all the material elements and all the jivas, they go back into the body of Mahavishnu. And until he breathes out again, then all the jivas come back. So when he breathes in, the whole material energy and the jivas, they go back in the Lord's body, who appear to sleep with half-closed eyes. So, Yoga Nidra, it is called Yoga Nidra. not fully closed. Actually, however, you do not sleep like an ordinary human being, for you are always in a transcendental stage beyond the creation of the material world. And you always feel transcendental bliss. So when we sleep, we cannot create any. One devotee was saying, this is my favorite picture. I think some devotee Gauranga Prabhu was saying. Why? Because even in sleep, of course, he's not sleeping like conditioned souls, but even in sleep, Mahavishnu is creating universes. And when we sleep, we only snore to disturb others if we are snoring. Right? Sometimes I can't sleep in a room with somebody snoring, right? So it's difficult if your sleep is sensitive. So we only disturb others and we do not do anything productive when we are sleeping. But even in sleep, in Yoga Nidra, Mahavishnu or Karanadakshayi Vishnu is creating universes. So this is like, half closed eyes in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are reading in our Thursday temple where Ashtanga Yoga is described. Ashtanga Yoga means the yogi goes to a secluded place and sits erect with his neck straight, back straight, head, neck, and back in one line straight, and then with half closed eyes, right? He is supposed to meditate on the tip of his nose, like, and then control his breathing, try to bring his senses inwards, and ultimately reach samadhi. So this is like that state. As Karanadakshayi Vishnu, you thus remain in your transcendental status, not touching material objects. So Krishna is always Achyuta. He is never touched by the modes of material nature. Although he appear to sleep, this sleeping is distinct from the sleeping in ignorance. Our sleep, right, which is required, of course, for conditioned souls, is considered mode of ignorance. It is required, but it is mode of ignorance. Like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, mode of ignorance means lethargy. They like to sleep a lot. Mode of passion, less sleep, because they are too attracted to desires for sense gratification. Like all the big CEOs of the company. I don't know how much they sleep, but they sleep very less because they want to further their business and they're always thinking of, or there is desires for sense gratification. So mode of passion, less sleep, because very active to gratify the senses. Mode of ignorance, lethargy, like sleeping a lot. And so how much we are supposed to sleep? We are advised, Srila Prabhupada says, maybe it's 6 hours a day, he says. 6 hours. We should sleep 6 hours. Maybe some may require 7 or 8, depending on your body type. But if it goes beyond 7 or 8 like that, that's mode of ignorance. That means we are in the mode. Prabhupada said like that, I'm going to sleep now. It's a waste of time. I'm going to waste my time. I'm going to sleep now. He said, some devotee was saying, he said, Prabhupada said, I want to bring my eating, sleeping, mating, and defending to a kneel. Of course, there was no question of mating or anything, like he was sannyasi. But eating also, although Prabhupada didn't sleep much, but there is some place where Prabhupada says like that. So conditioned souls in bodily conception of life, we are all in the bodily conception of life. We require all these things. Eating, sleeping, sex life, and defense, because we are in conditioned state. Otherwise, advanced devotees like Raghunath Das Goswami, they would hardly eat anything, right? Only little buttermilk every few days. No question of mating. Fully depending on Krishna. So no even arrangement for security. Right? They were just like Raghunath Das Goswami. He was chanting in hot sun. He was completely oblivious. He was just chanting in hot sun. And Radharani came and said, I have to shelter my devotee. Raghunath Das Goswami is chanting. So they built a cottage because Sanatan Goswami looked at it and said, we can't take service from Radharani. We are supposed to give service to Radharani. Another time he was chanting and Krishna was with a stick guarding. All the tigers were there. He was guarding. So Sanatan Goswami said to Raghunath Das Goswami, I think it was Sanatan Goswami. He said, yeah, we don't have to take. We are taking service from Radharani. We are meant to give service to Radharani. We cannot take. And that's why they built a cottage. Otherwise, they used to sleep under a different tree every night. It is described. Absorbed in love of Radha and Krishna. They gave up all their nice position as the home minister, the prime minister. In Shad Goswami Ashtakam, it is described. Yattva turnamashesha mandalapati shrenim sada tuchhava bhutva dina ganeshako karunaya kopi na kanthashrito gopi bhava rasamritabdi lahari kallola magno muhu Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. So Prabhupada is saying here, let's put something. Reducing, eating, sleeping, mating, that is spiritual advancement. This is the test. The more you reduce, the idea is to bring it to nil. This is a lecture in London. I wanted to search that other one, but just like Goswamis, they did it. And there is another verse. Sankhya Purvak Nama Gana Natibhi Nidra Kalavasani Krito Nitrahara Viharakadi Vichito Satyanta Dinochayo Radha Krishna Guna Smritir Madhurima Anandena Sammohito Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. So he's saying Nidrahara Vihara Kadi Vijito. So Nidra is sleep, Ahar is eating, Vihar is recreation, Adi etc. Vijito, they conquered. And what they were doing, Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gananati Bhi. Sankhya means with counting. They were chanting their names. Sometimes people say, why we have to count when we chant? I'm just chanting. I don't have to count. No, the Goswamis, they used to count. Haridas Thakur, he was not happy when he was not able to finish his number of rounds during his last days, right? So we should count, following the footsteps of the Guru. And of course, our stipulated rounds that we have to chant, we have to know whether we chanted 16 rounds or not. So we have to count. And Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gana Natibhi. Natibhi means they were bowing down. They have a scheduled measurement, right? It is described that they will bow down to the Vaishnavas, like Raghunath Das Goswami. How many times? 1,000 times he was bowing down to the Lord. And
2,000 times to the Vaishnavas.
2,000 times to the Vaishnavas. Yes. And in this way, they will pass their time in Kala Vasani Krito. They will pass their time in chanting, bowing down in devotional service. And they conquered over Nidra, Ahara, Vihara, Kadi, Vichito. They conquered over sleeping, eating, and mating. Vihar, you may say, like mating. And they were conquered over. So our ideal is we are fighting with Maya. So the fighting, we'll conquer over Maya when we see that we are not disturbed by these four processes: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. This is the test. We are not hankering to eat this and that and so many things. Okay. Nobody has to take certificate from anyone else how he is spiritually advancing. He can test himself. How far I have conquered over these four things: eating, sleeping, mating, and that's all. That is the test. So it is not required that don't eat, don't sleep, but minimize it, at least regulate it, try. So as conditioned souls, we need to sleep, but not too much, not too little. Yuktahara viharasya, yukta chetashu karmashu, yukta swapnava obodhasya, yoga bhavati dukkhaha. In the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, not yukta ahara, regulated. Ahar and vihar. I was reading this 6th chapter, he was saying vihar. What is vihar for a devotee? He said, I think Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur or somebody said, it's walking and like that. He says vihar, it's a recreation. So yukta ahara, of course, Prabhupada says we are only doing recreation. But yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasu karmashu. So our work should also be regulated, not too much working so hard. And yukta swapnava bodhasya. So swapna means sleep, and avabodhasya is waking. So we should be very regulated. In this way, a yogi conquers all the pains. So we should not, like in our body, we cannot have vitamin D too much, right? That is also a problem. We cannot have vitamin D too less. We should have, everything there is a limit, right? They have a range when you do your blood test. Sugar can't also be too much. Sugar can't also be too little. Low sugar also is a problem. High sugar is also a problem. So anyway, so we have to be regulated. But as one becomes spiritually advanced, these things become less and less. It is not artificially that they have to now. They automatically, because they are so much absorbed, they forget to eat. Because they're so absorbed in Parikshit Maharaj, 7 days, 7 nights, no sleeping, no drinking, no eating. But we can't imitate, we'll die if we do that. So it is not required. We can appreciate how they were so amazing devotees. So it is not required, Prabhupada is saying that don't eat, don't sleep, but minimize it, at least regulate it. That is called austere tapasya. I want to sleep, but I shall regulate it. I want to eat, but if I must regulate, I want sense enjoyment, but I must regulate. That is the whole Vedic civilization. Go on. So we have pravritti marg and nivritti marg like that. So, okay, so although you appear to sleep, this sleeping is distinct from sleeping in ignorance. Okay, so let's read the purport. As explained very clearly in the Brahma Samhita 547, Yaha Kararnava Jale Bhajati Sma Yoga Nidram Ananta Jagadanda Saroma Kupa Adhara Shaktim Avalambya Param Swamurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I worship the primeval Lord Govinda, who lies down in the causal ocean. Kararnava, Karana ocean. That's why it's called Karano Dakshai Vishnu. And then Garbha ocean, that is Garbho Dakshai Vishnu. And Shira ocean, Shiro Dakshai Vishnu, who lies down in the causal ocean in his plenary portion as Mahavishnu, with all the universes generating from the pores of hair on his transcendental body. Saroma Kupa. Okay, Rome is the hairs. And who accepts the mystic slumber of eternity? The Adi Purush, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, Govinda, expands himself as Mahavishnu. After the annihilation of this cosmic manifestation, he keeps himself in transcendental bliss. So Krishna is always in bliss. And those who are close to Krishna, they are also always in bliss. The word Yoga Nidram is used in reference to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One should understand that this Nidra or sleep is not like our Nidra in the mode of ignorance. The Lord is always situated in transcendence. He is Satchidananda, eternally in bliss, and thus is not disturbed by sleep like ordinary human beings. Yeah. it should be understood that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is in transcendental bliss in all stages. Srila Madhvacharya concisely states that the Lord is Turya Stitaha. Now we have Jagrat, Swapna, Turya, and Sushupti. Yes. So Lord is Turya Sthita. Turya means spiritual consciousness, right? It's always in transcendence. Srila Madhvacharya concisely states that the Lord is Turya Sthitaha, always situated in transcendence. In transcendence, there is no such thing as Jagran, Nidra, Sushupti, wakefulness, sleep, and deep sleep. The practice of yoga is similar to Yoga Nidra of Mahavishnu. Okay, so Prabhupada is what I was saying. Yogis are advised to keep their eyes half closed. But this state is not at all one of sleep. Because if you close your eyes, then there is a possibility that you'll sleep. Like when we chant with our eyes closed, then sometimes we may go to sleep. So, but yogis, they don't keep their eyes fully closed. They keep their eyes half closed. We are also doing yoga. This is Bhakti Yoga, chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, sometimes it's better to keep your eyes open and look at Krishna or Tulsi Maharani like that than to close your eyes, because there is a possibility you may sleep. But of course, if you close your eyes, also one advantage is that you're not concerned with what is going around, right? You are in your meditation. You're not thinking, oh, this devotee has come now this devotee is going out, now this is what is happening. You are with the holy name. But there is a possibility, as Prabhupada says here, this state is not at all one of sleep, although imitation yogis, especially in the modern age, manifest their so-called yoga by sleeping. So yogis are mostly sleeping. They are doing like that, but they are sleeping. So we should not sleep while doing bhakti yoga. In the class also, we should not sleep. Because hearing smaranam, or not smaranam, shravanam. Shravanam is also part of the bhakti yoga process. Shravanam kirtanam. Should not sleep. In the Shastra, and if you want to sleep, then just go and sleep, right? Then you get fresh and then come back and then hear the class. Of course, the class may be over by that time. Yeah, but yeah, so we have to plan, right, our life. So we are fully fresh and awake. Whatever sleep we need, we have to take that sleep. Otherwise, when we chant then or hear, then we'll fall asleep. And it is not a good sign for other devotees who are looking at you, right? Yesterday in our Bhakti Shastri class, we were talking about our actions, our motivations, and our perceptions, right? So our actions, people will perceive us based on our actions. So our actions should be very like a devotee, exemplary, right? Because we are preaching, we are showing by example. So we have to show by example. So so if we are like a leader and we are just sleeping in the class, then everybody is thinking, yeah, this is all right. Even that person is also sleeping in the class. So we have to be aware of our because for preacher, as we were discussing, yes, reputation is very important, right? Because if you lose your reputation, people lose faith in you. Then, of course, this is not like reputation if you sleep, but it's like how serious you are in about when you are going for an interview and you sleep in the interview, then finish your interview, no job for you. So this is like we have to be very fresh, right? When we write an exam, we can't sleep in the exam. We have to be, it's very important for me. So when we are hearing chanting, of course, because devotees are working very hard, like Jayananda Prabhu, right? He was sometimes nodding off. And Prabhupada says, yes, okay, he can, because he's doing all the time, he's engaged in service and he's doing so much work. So he would not. So, yeah, so there are many devotees who are doing all the time service and all the time. So it's okay. But still, in a public place, we should be careful. In the Shastra, yoga is described as dhyana avastita, a state of full meditation. Dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino yasyantam na vidu suragana devaya tasmai namaha. Dhyanavastita. So avastita means sthita means the situation where one is absorbed in dhyan, meditation. So we are also, sometimes people ask, do you do meditation? Yes, we are doing mantra meditation. This is mantra meditation. We are meditating on the sound of Krishna's name. This is mantra meditation. Yes, a state of full meditation. But this meditation is upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So directly, yogis come to that meditation after a long practice. We directly meditate on the dhyana avastita tadgatena manasa. The mind should always be situated at the lotus feet of the Lord. Yoga practice does not mean sleeping. The mind should always be actively fixed at the lotus feet of the Lord. Then one's practice of yoga will be successful. So everything is about the mind, right? So mind, Prabhupada said, right, in the Nectar of Instruction, or where he says, yoga practice without control of the mind is a waste of time. So we have to control the mind. It is not so easy. So either you control or you neglect the mind. One way to control the mind or to not give so much importance, because we take our mind too seriously. Sometimes our mind tells us something and we take it too seriously. I'm talking about myself, right? We say, oh, my mind is saying this, or of course it is coming, that all those desires. And so Prabhupada said, right, neglect your mind, ignore your mind. Somebody said to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, when I chant, all the thoughts come. So Prabhupada says, where is the question of mind? You chant with your tongue and you hear with your ears. So don't give too much importance to the mind, especially when the mind is giving thoughts which are not conducive for spiritual advancement. And in the 12th chapter, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Mai eva mana adatsva, mai buddhim niveshaya, nivashyasi mai eva, ata urdhvam na sanshaya. He says, always keep your mind on me. Mai eva mana adatsva, mai buddhim niveshaya. So we're reading this, right? Mana, fix your mind and fix your intelligence in me. Krishna is saying. So that is smaranatmika bhakti and mananatmika bhakti. Smaranatmika means always remembering the form of the Lord. Mananam, we say smaranam, then mananam. Mananam means buddhi, is using our intelligence to contemplate on the instructions of Krishna, how I can, become purified, and remembering Krishna. And then he says, okay, if you can't do this, atha chittam samadhat. No, what is that next verse? Nivashyasi mayeva atha urdhvam na sanshaya. Atha chittam samadhatvam
समाधातुं न
na
Madhatum na
shaknosi me
shaknosi
sthiram.
mesthira.
अभ्यासयोगेन
Abhyasa
ततो
yogena
माम्
tatam
इच्छाप्तुं
mam
दे।
Okay, then if you can't do smaranatmika bhakti, you can't do mananatmika bhakti, then do abhyasa rupa bhakti. Abhyasa yogena tato. Mam ichhap. Abhyasa yogena tato.
माम् इच्छाप्तुं
Mam
धनञ्जय।
ichhaptam dhananjaya. So if you can't do this with ease, right, you engage your mind and intelligence in me, then you do abhyas rup. Abhyas rup means wherever you make an effort, abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha griyate. Wherever the mind is wandering, you bring it back, because we are not spontaneously yato yato nischalati manaschanchalam astiram tatastato niyamita atmaneva vasham nayat. Krishna says, wherever the mind wanders, you bring it back, bring it back. So it is abhyas, it is a practice. So when we chant Hare Krishna, our mind is going somewhere, we try to bring it back to the holy name. We try to bring it back to the holy name. It is called abhyas. Abhyas means practice. And then he says, okay, if you can't, so internally, this is all internal. mind, intelligence, and trying to bring the mind and intelligence. If you can't do that, then he says, Abhyasya api samartosi mad karma paramo bhava.
Madartham api
Mad
karmani
artham api
purvam
karmani
siddhim
purvam siddhim
avapyasi.
avapsyasi.
Then you engage your external senses, your karmendriyas in the service of the Lord. Do karma for me, Krishna is saying. You try to work for me. And in this way, you will come to the perfect stage, siddhim avapsyasi. So, of course, we want to do both. We want to engage our external senses. And while doing the external senses, the internal also should be engaged. But if you can't do the internal, at least do the external, right? Do that. But idea is that both should be aligned. Our external senses, also we are doing some physical activity to serve Krishna. I was reading Bhakti Vikas Maharaj sent this today. Let me share this. Prabhupada says, formula to make life successful. What is the formula to make life successful? Okay, get a degree from MIT or something. No, it says, this verse gives the sum and substance of devotional life. One must first become a servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. Dasa, dasa, dasanudas. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised, and he also showed by his own example, that a living entity should always desire to be a servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna, the maintainer of gopis. Gopi bhartu padakam dasa dasanudas. Dasa dasanudas. Okay. This means that one must accept a spiritual master who comes in disciplic succession and is a servant of the Lord. Under his direction, one must then engage. So, under the guidance of the great souls, the devotees, one should engage one's three properties, namely his body, mind, and words. The body should be engaged in physical activity under the order of the master. So you can do some service, clean the temple or something, go out, distribute books. It's also a physical activity. You're putting up the table, you're doing all this with your senses, you're doing, or making garlands for the Lord, whatever, some physical activity under the order of the master. The mind should think of Krishna incessantly. We say BMW, right? Body should be engaged in physical activity. The mind should think of Krishna incessantly, and one's word should be engaged in preaching the glories of the Lord. Yare dekho tare kaho Krishna updesh. So we should always chant Hare Krishna or speak about Krishna. If one is thus engaged in the loving service of the Lord, one's life is successful. So we have to practice that, right? So we say all instructions are meant to bring the mind. Smartavya satatam Vishnu, vismartavya najatu chit, sarve vidhi nishedhyasyu, retayarva kinkara. So all things are meant to bring our mind to Krishna. Always remember Krishna and don't do things that will make you forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. All instructions are subservient, are servants of this principle. So it's very difficult to control the mind. Asanshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kanteya vairagyena chagriyate. Krishna says, undoubtedly, O mighty armed. Why is he saying mighty armed? Because you have very strong arms. Now you should be strong in your mind also. So mahabaho. He uses this word mahabaho many places in Bhagavad Gita. Undoubtedly, it's very difficult, but you have to do abhyas and vairagya, detachment from things. So we are doing this 2.5 hours, maybe somebody takes more, but I take 2.5 hours to chant my 16 rounds. So we are doing this every day, meditation. We are trying to control our mind and we should do it very actively. So if we will become better and better, if we practice something 2.5 hours every day, right, 2.5 hours every day, then we'll become better after some time. So yeah, so at that time, we don't allow mind to think of sense gratification. And Prabhupada also says you have to force the mind to think of Krishna. Because we are not, it is called Vaidhi Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti means you don't have spontaneous attachment like the Raghunath Das Goswami and all those Goswamis. They can spontaneously be in Radha Krishna Leela. I mean, they're very attracted. So So we have to do Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, where we have to force our mind. We have to force ourselves to chant. And less material desires, then we can, control the mind. And ultimately, we have to engage the mind, right? We say, Sarva upadi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. So we have to engage the mind. Otherwise, mind is idle, brain is devil's workshop. And Prabhupada gives so many instructions. The easiest way to control the mind is to chant Hare Krishna in all humility. Says you have to chant Hare Krishna in the Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna, Hamani Namanadena, Kirtaniya Sadahari. In that mood, you have to chant. And as soon as you get up in the morning, beat the mind. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, right? You have to beat the mind with a shoe. Not literally take a shoe and beat your head, but internally you have to chastise your mind. Mind, you don't have any taste for Krishna consciousness. You are keeping me in this material existence, in the cycle of birth and death, and I'm struggling very hard and suffering very much. Mind, because of you, I'm not going to listen to you. Now I'm going to chant the holy name of the Lord. So, like that. Of course, if your mind is good, then it's good. And at night, you beat it with a shoe. Nighttime also, the mind goes like crazy. So you sleep, the mind goes crazy. So you beat it with a broom, not shoe, like broom. So in this way, one can control the mind. So whatever works, like ignore the mind, neglect the mind, and don't take the mind too seriously. Engage the mind. Of course, that's the best thing, to engage the mind in Krishna. Okay, so that's that verse. Anything you'd like to say on this verse?
Yeah, so yesterday in the home program we were discussing this verse, right? Dhyayato Vishyan Pumsa Rangaste Supajayate Sangat Sanjayate Ka. So putting our mind on sense objects, contemplating on sense objects, develops our attachment for sense object, and from that attachment develops lust. I mean, the same thing. If the mind is contemplating on Krishna, it develops attachment to Krishna and strong desire to be with Krishna. So it's just the like the where we put our mind. Also, Radha Govind Maharaj, as we were seeing in the Bhishma Stuti, was saying, Krishna tumhare pati, Krishna tumhari gati, Krishna mein lagao mati, to Krishna se hogi rati. So we have to put our mati in Krishna consciousness, our mind, our intelligence, how to do bhakti ourselves. Highest realization is to save oneself, but also how to spread this Krishna consciousness to others. I mean, constantly the devotees are thinking, how can I improve my preaching, reach out to more people, do more book distribution, plan more programs, events, how to bring them to Krishna consciousness. That's the best way to apply our mind and intelligence.
Yeah, whatever our mind is attached to, whatever we do, that's what our mind becomes attached to. So if we do japa every day morning, then we'll become accustomed to this, we'll start liking it. And because it is natural for the condition, for the soul, right, to love Krishna. So Prabhupada would say, this is not an artificial imposition on the mind, like in his famous Hare Krishna mantra lecture, he says, this is not an artificial imposition on the mind. So other things are artificial, like we develop artificial interests in so many things because of association and all this thing. This is natural for the soul.
Yeah. And where our mind is, as we were discussing about sleeping, what type of dreams we get indicates where our mind was during the day. So, I mean, just look, if we are engaged in, programs. And so yesterday, I mean, just saying that I was in my sleep giving Zoom link to all to people, join our calls. And
Did they
because,
join but today?
well, I met
All the
few
people.
people and
No, the
who,
ones you gave a Zoom link in your dream, did they join today?
well, we met new people at the New Vrindavan, but I was telling them about a Zoom. So I'm just saying that what we are doing during the day or thinking, that's what will be in our sleep. And as we are saying, sleep may be in mode of ignorance, but sleep can also become samadhi, in the sense that we are doing service to Krishna even our sleep. We should be like that. As you know, some brahmacharis visited us here from New York, and they spent 6 hours doing sankirtan, and they say that even in our sleep we are doing kirtan only. Right, so that
Arjuna
is,
was also chanting Hare Krishna in the sleep, right? When Rukmini came and then Satyabhama came, right? Different. Yes.
yeah, so that's what it should be. So even if we sleep, it's not waste of time. It's like going into samadhi again, doing service to Krishna in our sleep, because we have to sleep. And too much austerity is also bad, right? Those who sleep too much or too less, or eat too much or too less. I mean, we have some devotee here who did a lot of fasting, who had 30 days, the entire Kartik they were fasting, but now they're suffering. They have health issues. So we have to be also careful about our health. Eat minimally, but whatever is needed to maintain our body, not do too much austerity.
Yeah, everybody is different. Yukta hara viharasya, yukta chetashu karmasu, yukta swapnavabodas. Yeah, I think in that ahar it's mentioned. And then another verse is there after that or before that. It says that one who sleeps too much, or one who sleeps too little, one who eats too much,
Right.
one who eats too little.
Nate ashnatustu. Yeah, we have not memorized that verse, but
Yeah,
there's no possibility of one becoming a yogi if one eats too much or too less, sleeps too much or too less.
yeah, that's there. So it has been balanced. And it will depend on every person. You cannot tell Raghunath Das Goswami, you should sleep 6 hours. No, for him he's on a very different level of consciousness. So those who are Prabhupada would sleep maybe 2-3 hours, something like that, because they are on a different level of. So we can't imitate also. So that is also there. What we require, we have to do, where we have to see where we are, and according to that, like somebody tried to imitate Haridas Thakur, right? I will chant like all the time, and then Prabhupada said, oh, after some time he was gone, like that. So of course we should do, but it's not to gain uh, some prestige or name or fame. We should not do for that. But we can take inspiration. Oh, Haridas Thakur chanted 192 rounds or whatever number. Then at least I can chant maybe 16 or maybe 25 or 30 rounds or whatever. We can take some inspiration like that. And we are not supposed to tell others, right? We say like, oh, I chanted this much. Of course, if you are close to somebody, you can tell to inspire them, but not like for getting name and fame. Okay, so yeah. Anything else on this verse? Okay. So it's 7:55. I can stop here. We can hear from you all, whatever you have to say. Because the other verse then will take more time. We can just read it. Okay. Tasyeva te vapur idam nijakala shaktya sanchodita prakriti dharmana atmagudam ambhasya ananta. Okay, 1 minute. Something Leela is here. 1 minute. She's saying something urgent. So Kalakanda Prabhu is coming, so I have to do some things here. Okay. तस्यैव देव पूरिदं निजकालशक्त्या सञ्चोदितप्रकृतिधर्मण आत्मगूढम् अम्भस्यनन्त शयनाद्विरमत्समाधेर्नाभेरभूत्स्व Kanika Vatavan Mahabjam. Okay. This cosmic manifestation, the material world, is also your body. This total lump of matter, we'll just read this because we don't have time. This total lump of matter is agitated by your potent energy known as Kala Shakti. And thus the three modes of material nature are manifested. You awaken from the bed of Sesha, Ananta, and from your navel, a small transcendental seed is generated. It is from this seed that the lotus flower of the gigantic universe is manifested, exactly as a banyan tree grows from a small seed. Okay. The three different forms of Mahavishnu, namely Karanodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, and Shirodakshaya Vishnu, who are the origin of creation and maintenance, are gradually being described. From Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is generated, and from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Shirodakshaya Vishnu gradually expands. Thus, Mahavishnu is the original cause of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu comes the lotus flower from which Lord Brahma is manifested. Thus, the original cause of everything is Vishnu, and consequently, the cosmic manifestation is not different from Vishnu. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 10.8, wherein Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is an expansion of Karanodakshaya Vishnu, who is an expansion of Sankarshan. In this way, Krishna is ultimately the cause of all causes, Sarva Karana Karanam. The conclusion is that both the material world and the spiritual world are considered to be the body of the Supreme Lord. We can understand that the material body is caused by spiritual body and is therefore an expansion of the spiritual body. Thus, when one takes up spiritual activities, one's entire material body is spiritualized. Similarly, in this material world, when the Krishna consciousness movement expands, the entire material world becomes spiritualized. As long as we do not realize this, we live in the material world. But when we are fully Krishna conscious, we live not in the material world, but in the spiritual world. This is like the iron rod in the fire. So, Vishwam Purnam Sukhayate, right? Kevalyam Narakayate, Tridasha Akasha Pura Push, Tridasha Pura Akasha Push.
Pushpayate. Durdanteindriya Kalasripa Patli Protgadam Shayate. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate.
Kita Mahendra Vidhi.
Desha Kitayate.
Yes. So Vishwam. And what is the last line?
Yat Karunya Kataksha Vaibhavatam Shri Gaurastume Namaha.
So one who has received a slight trace of the mercy of Lord Gauranga, for him, this whole merging into the effulgence of the Lord, the Sayujya Mukti is like Narak. And going to heavenly planets is like a flower in the sky. They don't like all this sense gratification. And for them, their senses are like the broken fangs of a serpent, because they are not at all dangerous, because they are engaged in the service of the Lord. And for them, the world becomes a very happy place. Vishwam Purnam Sukhayate. And the position of Brahma and Indra is like a worm, like insect, for one who has received a slight trace. So if you become Krishna conscious, there is no material world. It's spiritual world, because you see everything in connection with Krishna. Then you don't live in the Iha, and you're liberated. Iha yasya haridasya karmana manasa gira nikhalasvapi avasthashu jivan mukta sauchyate. You are liberated even in this material world if you engage your karma manasa gira, in the service, body, mind, and words, we say like that. Then you are liberated in this material world itself. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. So we'll stop here. You all can say what.
Yeah, so we were discussing amongst ourselves like Maya. the concept of Maya. It's like the same object can be Maya for you. Your consciousness behind seeing it is, this is for my enjoyment, right? So it's based on the consciousness. Like we say that, flower is on the road and cow sees it as eating food, like a food, and it eats it. Or a lusty person sees, I can give it to my girlfriend. Or a devotee sees, I can offer it to Krishna, right? So same flower can be Maya for somebody, but an act of devotional service for somebody else, right? So that's what this is saying, that for a devotee nothing is material, it's all spiritual. So Bhakti Marg Maharaj, he mentioned a very nice definition of Maya. When he was starting in his Krishna consciousness, he wrote a letter to some devotees, he asking one question, what is Maya? And so devotee responded via letter. Maya is there to protect Krishna from those who are insincere. So
Maya is there, say again.
Maya is there to protect Krishna from those who are
Okay.
insincere. So it's stopping those people who are not qualified to go back to Krishna because they are insincere. It's protecting Krishna from those people.
Like we say, we in an interview, there are 5 rounds of interview. They filter the candidates. So Maya is filtering all the candidates. She allows only those who are sincere. I mean, those who are genuinely qualified. They only can get the job, right?
Mhm.
So same way like that, yeah.
And he's saying to protect Krishna because these people will go and disturb Krishna over there. So Maya doesn't want them to disturb Krishna. So it keeps them in this material world. So he was saying sincerity means to be honest with yourself. Where am I? Yeah, we can show ourselves as anything for others, for them to regard as devotees. But who am I really? To be honest with yourself. What are my anarthas? Where is my mind? So,
Yeah, so criminals are kept inside the jail, so it's to not disturb the other law-abiding citizens. So similarly, we are all in the jail of this material world, so that we don't disturb all the liberated souls in the spiritual world. Yeah.
yeah. And Kalakanta Prabhu was talking about this verse, Apanna samshitam ghoram yannami vishogran tatha shuddha vimuchyate yad bibeti swayam bhayam. The holy name is feared by fear personified. And he was talking about this fear, as we know that fear arises from duality, bhayam dvitiya abhiniveshatasya. Duality, that we are misidentifying with this material body, that this is what we are, that is the cause of all fears, leading to shok, moha, bhaya, and depression about our past, anxieties about the future. He was saying fear stands for false evidence appearing real.
False evidence appearing real.
Yeah, that's what we say, seeing a rope as a snake, right? It's the way we see things. So he was saying that fearlessness comes with association with devotees. When we are with devotees, then all the bhajan kriya, sadhu sangha leads to bhajan kriya, anartha nivritti, and all that. So so when we are with devotees, we are protected. So we become fearless. He was talking about different devotees who were fearless, like the Gopas going into the Agasur, the body of Agasur. They were fearless. Krishna will protect me. He has protected before, so I don't need to fear. Ambarish Maharaj was fearless when Durvasa Muni attacked him. Parikshit Maharaj was fearless after hearing Bhagavatam. He was fearless. Let the snake bird come or whatever they may be, like verses there. I don't fear.
Prahlad was fearless.
Yeah, Prahlad was fearless. Yeah. Anything else Veena can add? She was also in the Bhagavatam class with Kalaganta Prabhu.
You pretty much covered everything, Mataji.
No, he gave a 1 hour class. So you can add. You have notes and your daughters have notes.
Yeah, but I'm not near my notes right now. I'm
Okay.
giving a bath to my daughter, getting her ready to school. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
if you are not Shrutidhar yet? Shrutidhar means you just hear and you have to take
Yeah,
notes.
nowhere close to that, Prabhuji. That's why I take notes.
Yeah, and he was saying to avoid the first offense, which is to blaspheme the devotees. He was saying to avoid that, you should be very straightforward and honest with the devotees. And you go to the person and you tell your feelings right away. I have this feeling towards you. What can we do about it? Rather than maintaining a fault finding attitude for that devotee. Yes, saying
And our feelings towards somebody may be also
our
our
misconception.
own anarthas,
Mm-hmm.
which are like manifesting. It's called attributional error also. And sometimes we judge devotees based on our, like, who was giving, Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was giving one example that one time he was at a Sunday feast and he came late. So most of the things were finished. And he did not get the sweet.
Mm.
So that there was a senior devotee. And he had already eaten one sweet. And he was asking everybody, "Oh, do you have that sweet? Do you have a sweet? Do you have a sweet? Is there any sweet left?" So Chaitanya Charan was thinking in his mind that, "Oh, this person, he already took one sweet. I don't have a sweet, and he's asking for another sweet." I mean, he had some perception about this senior devotee. Yeah,
Mm.
so then finally somebody came and said, "Okay," because the senior devotee was asking, some junior devotee said, "Yes, I have a sweet, you can take it." And then he took that sweet and put it in Chaitanya Charan Prabhu's plate. Then he understood, oh, my perception of all. He actually wanted to give it to him, but Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was thinking all the time, oh, he's asking for another sweet. He already, and I don't have a sweet. But he was not asking for himself. He was asking for uh, Chaitanya Charan Prabhu. So he was saying that my perception suddenly, sometimes we judge based on our understanding and like that. But he was doing it for a completely different reason.
Mm.
So that's just an analogy he was giving like that. So
Yeah, Kalakan Prabhu said that when you have such misunderstanding or something going on, you can go to the person and the first thing you can say is that I may be wrong, but this is what this is what I thought. So that if that's the first sentence you can use and start that conversation probably.
hmm. Yeah, it's I think Bhakti Tirth Maharaj's four principles for community building. In that he
Mhm.
says, always view conflicts as your fault first. Right? Something like that he says.
Mm.
Is that part of that four
Yeah,
principles?
that's correct. Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, so sometimes we have to see that I am at fault. Right? We don't see. Of course, it's difficult. Saying is everything is very easy, but uh, so we have to practice also Trinadapi Sunichena. And Vaishnava is also Saragrahi. So yeah, there are faults. I have also faults. So if I was perfect, then I wouldn't be here in this material world, right? Why am I in this material world with this material body? I have so many faults. So uh, so that also will sober us up, as Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, yeah.
Mhm.
Look at your own problems, it will sober you up than trying to find other people's problems.
Mhm. Yeah, so he was also talking about a form of healthy fear. Of course, devotee is not careless. He's fearful of getting into bad association. I think Prahlad Maharaj mentions that, right? I don't fear this material existence. He says, but I fear the association because I'm in bad association, the demons. I fear because of the bad association. I may fall down like that. So there is some sort of healthy fear of forgetting Krishna.
Yeah, like if my house is on fire, I'll try to escape, right? Is that not like, okay, I mean, I can say, no, I will stay in the fire and Krishna will come and protect me. No, if it is, that also is there. If you have something that is danger, then you run away. That is Krishna is giving you that intelligence.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is also there.
And then let's say if you're not fearful of like the exam, like there's some anxiety is there, right? My exam is coming. Otherwise, we become so complacent. Oh, whatever, I don't care the result. So
Yeah. We should fear that our time is passing, right? We should tremble in
should come
fear.
down.
Yeah. Ahoratrishityamanam bhava ayur.
Bhaya Veputa Mukta Sangha Param Buddha Niriya Pashamiti.
What is that second line? Ahoratrishityamanam
Buddhvayu Bhaya
Buddha
Veputa.
ayur bhaya veputu. Yeah, Buddha ayur. Knowing that our life is, we should tremble in fear. Yes, I'm not still perfect. I'm still have so many material desires. One day has gone. I'm still not in pure consciousness, So that's like that.
He was saying that we should not fear God. Like in some, like Jesus Christ or some Christian, they say that there's only one life, and if you don't take to this properly, then you will forever burn in hell. Like, and then they want to make people devotees out of fear. But then he says that's not how you love. He says that we may not love Krishna, but we can trust Krishna. So
He said he was always taught to fear God and love the material things of this nature. But then Prabhupada had taught him to fear the things of this world and love God. The exact opposite of what he has always taught, was always taught as a child.
Christians.
Nice. Yeah. Fear material nature and love God. Not fear God and love material desires and things.
Yeah, we should fear, like we had the example of Devaki, right? There's the Sadgarbhas were destroyed. She was fearful of Kansa. What the interpretation acharyas give, that our anarthas are destroyed out of fear of material existence. So yeah, in our dealings we have to be careful so that we don't fall down in our consciousness.
And we have to be, sometimes we have to be afraid of our own mind, like our mind can sabotage or hijack our consciousness. So, yeah, we don't want to. We are living with our worst enemy if it is not controlled, they say. Right. So, our enemy we fear, and uncontrolled mind is our worst enemy, and that's whom we should fear. So, okay.
Okay. I have a bhajan, but anybody else would like to share, then I can share if there's time at the end. I want to sing the Sadgoswami Ashtakam. You were singing few verses, but later on I'll sing.
What is this pasting you did here?
No, I pasted the same thing that you shared later on. Like the quote from Prabhupada that we should make eating, sleeping, mate, and defending zero.
There's a, so it's okay. So who wants to share? Anything, whatever they want to share. Anybody?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I don't have much to share, but recently I came across like a very interesting video. It was on Lord Narsingh Dev. It was on Lord Narsingh Dev's Divya Leela by Nitai Sevini Mataji. She describes so beautifully all the Narsingh Dev temples around in India and abroad.
Okay.
And there were some interesting facts that stood with me, in Vrindavan, there are a lot of Narsimha temples, but Nanda Maharaj in the Nandagram place, there is in Nandagram place, there is Lord Narsimha, like they used to pray as their Ishtadev, who Sandipani Muni sent there, because they believe when little Krishna, to protect him from all the dangers, they were recommended to worship Lord Narsingh Dev. So that temple is still there in Nandagram. So yeah, that was nice. And also some of the Lord Narsim Dev's temples in Vrindavan, they are only given darshan during Akshay Tritiya and only for few hours, because they are believed to be very scary and ferocious form of Lord Narsingh Dev. So they don't keep them outside for long times, and only on Akshay Tritiya they give the darshan. Then like when Lord Balaji, Tirupati Balaji temple is there, right? That Lord Balaji was getting married. That time, like he was asked a question. He was asked a question like, like who is your Ishtadev? So he was telling that the Ishtadev, like, oh, like, Pandavas are my favorite and they worship Lord Narsimha Dev. So Lord Narsimha Dev is my Ishtadev, like that he said. And then there is this place, right, Ahobalam or Ahobilam. Ahobalam, it has got name like that because the power that Lord Narasimha showed after during the killing of the Hiranyakashipu. That time demigods exclaimed Ahobilam, Ahobalam, 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 like, what a powerful, like that. So that's why that place is called Ahobalam. And also, like, there is a place in Simhachalan where Lord Narasimhadev, uh, one sec. I think I will share the video. Nandini is crying, so I'll share the video that you all can, look.
Okay. Okay, so we can. Anything else anybody like to say? Okay, or we'll see the.
I didn't listen to classes, when I went to Niranjan, but got chance to meet Kripa Moya Prabhu. He's one of the senior disciples as well. And one takeaway, from our conversation was, basically he said that we own basically what we give. We really own what we give. And basically it could be,
Elaborate a little bit.
yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't mean just, materially, but even spiritually. If we are, spreading the word and preaching, that's what we have, that's what we really own. And then even charity wise, basically, everything belongs to God, but he has given us, to, fulfill our needs. But when we give, donation or, towards a cause serving, the temple, it's basically what we really own. That's what I understood. He didn't interpret as it, but just he just said that, and put a lot of thoughts in my head.
Can you say the statement again, Prabhu?
We really own what we give.
We really own.
It is contradictory because if you give, then you don't own anymore, right? But maybe it is like if you give
mere
Krishna,
eternal credit.
yeah, you get eternal credit, or you get Krishna more the more you give Krishna. You get Krishna.
Correct, in that sense, yeah.
Because otherwise it's like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. We own what we give. Because if you don't own, yeah, you give away, then you don't own. Yeah.
Yeah, Kalakantha Prabhu was speaking about so many disciples of Prabhupada who have recently left. He was telling about them. And we can see all these devotees are so enthusiastic. Bhakti Marg Maharaj, right? Making everybody dance and so enthusiastic in kirtans. We can see they are reflecting Prabhupada's enthusiasm. And so, yeah, we are losing those disciples little by little, he was saying.
So now you all have to step up.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I think to me it kind of makes sense that you give you give what you have. Is that what it was? Give what you can only
No,
give.
we own what we give.
Yeah, we own what we give. Okay, we own what we give. I mean, we really don't own anything, but we can only give what we have.
Yes.
If we don't, you could be the richest person, but if you think it's not enough, you're poor. So in that sense, yeah, it makes sense that we own, in this material world, we own what we give, because it's ours to give, I guess. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. Today I was actually reading chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita, and trying to understand a little bit of the shlokas. And the 3.5 shloka in that, when I read it, it reminded me of being on autopilot, because in that Krishna says that you're always doing something. You cannot be without action. And so it yeah, you're always doing, you're helplessly acting according to your own gunas and prakriti, and unless you're aware that yeah, you are going to be doing something or the other, whether you're thinking about it or not, you should be aware and know what you're doing.
Actually, the whole Urmila Prabhu's classes were on this stuff only. And she quoted many verses from Bhagavad Gita where Krishna is repeatedly telling about our nature. So Bhagavad Gita 3.33 and 18.45 is also there.
33 and 45. Okay. Yeah.
Then can you open that verse? 3.33, yes. Yeah, even a man of knowledge acts according to his own nature, for everyone follows the nature he has acquired from the three modes. What can repression accomplish? Okay, 1845.
1845. Okay.
Can I say something, Prabhuji?
Go ahead.
So what Janice says is actually very deep. So whatever we give, that's all you own. It's basically, your punya or whatever you call, that's what you own, because whatever you are keeping, that's nothing, but you are giving something away. That's what you own. So basically, he's 100% right.
Janish is always 100% right.
Right, yeah.
No, don't.
No, the statement is complete, I think,
Yeah, it's not me, but it was by one of the senior disciples of Srila Prabhupada. We were, I called an association of him for a couple of days, and we chatted quite. Means Alanka was chatting. I was just standing next to him, and then I got a chance to talk to him as well. And when we are leaving, coming back, and we were in his gift shop, and that's the last statement he said. And I'm still chewing on it and trying to digest it. But yeah, thought to share, and maybe group might have more to say on it. So
Okay.
You cannot give love of Krishna to others unless you have love of Krishna in your heart. Bhakti in your heart. Right?
yeah. We also say this, right, Mataji, that Krishna sees what you are holding back.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the emphasis on giving as well there, or giving up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is this verse?
This was also saying, by following his qualities of work, every man can become perfect. So we should not compare ourselves with another. We are all individual beings with our varied type of qualities that Krishna has given us, nature Krishna has given us. Even in the spiritual world, not everybody does the same service. Everybody has a different service. So she was saying that self-realization means what is our ultimate identity in relationship to Krishna. We have to realize what is that I want to serve Krishna. Like, how do I want to serve Krishna? So this whole material life, we have to realize that self-realization. Who am I in relationship to Krishna? What is my... So every person has different qualities, different natures, so they can appropriately use their nature in service to Krishna, not have to change to become somebody else. Oh, this person, sings very nicely, I want to sing like that. Well, realize your own skill set that Krishna has given you and what you can excel in, and then use that skill set in Krishna's service. That will please Krishna the most, rather than trying to become somebody else. Here, Arjuna is trying to become a Brahmana. He wants to give up fighting and he wants to go to the forest, live by begging. And Krishna is saying, "You cannot do that. That's not your nature. You will not be happy in that situation." So she was talking, of course, about career dharma. Like in our life, also we have to work to earn the maintenance. But if our work does not match our nature, we'll always be in distress, always be sad. We have to work according to our nature, and we have to serve Krishna also according to our nature. And everything will become service if we use of course, do it in the consciousness. I'm doing this for the pleasure of Krishna. Even work will become service. Somebody asked this question: 8 hours going to work, is that equivalent to 8 hours of Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam? 9 process of devotional service? She said yes, because it's based on consciousness. What is your consciousness behind what you're working is what really matters than actual work. Is that correct? Veena was there, I think, or maybe Ashwarya, I don't know. Somebody asked this question. Yeah, I had this question. If like 8 hours of me doing chanting of Hare Krishna, is that equivalent to 8 hours of working in office? No.
Actually, it is, because you're also putting something in the bank, right? We are putting in the bank money, but you're also banking something.
Yeah, but if I'm totally surrendered to Krishna, I will use all my fruits in Krishna's service. But we don't do that, right? We keep it to ourselves. But of course, we need a Sanatan Goswami. 50% he gave for donation, 25% he gave to his family, and 25% he kept to himself for emergencies, because we need money to maintain, and unknown for the future. We need to keep that, right?
Yeah, this is where intention is where it comes to, right? What is the intention of your work?
Yeah, exactly. Why you are working. So then it can also become fully bhakti.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else has anything? We can sing that song.
Yeah, it is like, Arjuna was fighting. So it is like he was doing it to please Krishna. So it was like devotional service for. But of course, we have to chant our rounds. We cannot say, I will not chant, because that's how Prabhupada has made it, right? So,
Yeah, that's why they should not be over endeavor. Like you keep working, work for 8 hours.
yeah, because I say, oh, I just have desire to work. I don't have time to hear and chant. So I'm doing my work for Krishna. Of course, it may be if your spiritual master or whoever allows you, but generally you have to do this chanting and hearing. As Prabhupada says, this is the most important of all the regulative principles. And then your nature is also like conditioned nature, right? Your nature is not like we have desires for sense gratification, and so somehow this is like dovetailing, right? This is dovetailing your nature in Krishna's service. So, but dovetailing maybe like it can be partial, it can be fully, like, so there's also many different things. We also have our own Atmendra Priti Vancha Tara Balikam, Krishnendra Priti Chadore Premanam. So that is also there. So in the name of my nature, I may be actually fulfilling my own desires for enjoyment, and so I can rationalize also. So we have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Right? So
we can speak for Krishna's pleasure, or we can speak for our name, fame, prestige, honor. So same thing.
yeah, I'm building this big house for Krishna's pleasure. but I'm going to live in it, and I'm going to enjoy, and I want to enjoy the big house. And maybe once a year I will have programs, right? So sometimes one devotee was saying like that okay, I can say so many things. I'm buying a very nice car because I'm going to use it in Krishna's service. But how much I'm using it actually in Krishna's service, that also we have to see. Of course, I mean, those who are living devotees. So now you can buy $1 million house, you can buy $2 million house, depending on your, money you have. So, but then, so where do I draw the line, right? I mean, that is also another thing. How much luxury I want, right? For myself, how much comforts, because there is also we can have desire for more and more comfort, and I can say no, this is, I'm doing it for Krishna, so I'm doing it nicely. So that also can there can be, but the house, like Gaur Govind Swami says, yo, okay, the house is in your name, give it to Krishna, write it in Krishna's name, right? You get out of the house, something like that. Gaur Govind Swami says, okay, why you are putting it in your name and saying you put it in Krishna's name, like that. So that also something we have to see. It is in my name, I am owning it, and I can sell it, and I'm going to take the profit. But I say no, it is for Krishna. So like that also there is some gray area there we have to be careful of. But yeah, of course we are not like, we have family people, so we need some place and all these things. We cannot imitate sannyasis. At the same time, Prabhupada says at 50 years, one should give up family life, right? I mean, he says like that. One should renounce all the social connection. You may say, no, my nature is like this. I like to be in this situation. I like to be, so then there is also that aspect is also there, where Prabhupada says, right, Pancha Shodhvam Vanam Vrajet. He quotes this many times in his books. But of course, I am not there yet. Then, so there's many aspects about this, right? Uh, Ultimately, what matters is our devotion, right, to Krishna. Whether you're doing this or that or whatever, how pure you're in heart, and how much you have given up material desires, and how much you are dedicated to Krishna's service, and how much you love Krishna. That's what matters, whether you're a sannyasi or grihastha or whatever it is. So, but I was just thinking, all these thoughts came to my mind as you were discussing. So, is that correct or not? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, at the time of death,
Hmm.
what does it really matter? So, previously also Kalakanta Prabhu says, if this thing does not matter at the time of death, then does it matter right now? So,
No,
we
that
focus on
somebody may
this.
say, well, because I need it now. I'm not dead yet. I need a car. I need
No,
all.
the anxieties and the consciousness, bad consciousness, like material enjoyment, like I have at one point, my body will be such that it will not be able to materially enjoy. I have to give up this body. The body will give up me, right? So why do I want to take, I mean, too much attention to this body if it will leave me at the time of death? Everything that we are doing in this world is right now is in the material consciousness is to give enjoyment to my body, whether it's gross lust or subtle lust. And this body will leave me at the time of my death. Right, the four wives, right, we have that. So why do I care too much of this body?
There's a nice statement. I was reading second chapter, and Prabhupada says, self-realization should be pursued on the basis of the non-existence of the material body. Means, yeah, this body is not going to last. The soul is eternal.
And it will give me so much pain also. Asheshurujam Viroha, Prahlad Maharaj says. So yesterday, I mean, Alanka Prabhu suddenly got a lot of pain through for kidney stone. I mean, we were all there and we were discussing that, oh, this body, suddenly it can change, turn against us, give us so much pain. Like he was in New Vrindavan, he had this incident. Suddenly, like right, no previous indication. So
So we have to, yeah, that's what our nature is there. And But you'll be peaceful if you act according to your nature, then you'll be peaceful. Like we may be in the wrong profession, in the wrong job, and we don't like it. Then how long we can do it? Right? We always feel awkward, but because we need money, so we are doing something that we don't like to do. So it should not be like that. Ideally, you do a job that is according to your nature, but then the thing is it may not give you money. See, that's the other thing. So money comes in between all these things. Because to survive in this world, you need money. So you choose a profession which is like more giving more money, even though you may not like it. So it is all tied to so many things in this world. Now you have family. Now I have to maintain my family. So I have to work very hard, right? But I don't really like it, but I have to do it. So it doesn't give you happiness.
That you know, there are God tries to provide different ways to avenues to make money, and that we choose that one is better over the other because we don't know where that other path is going to take us, plus give us money uh, to survive. But we choose this one because it is safe and we are guaranteed it. But nothing in life is guaranteed. And when circumstances change, you lose your job or something like that, then you start thinking of other ways that you can revive your passion and still make money.
Somebody was saying that just money is needed for us for maintenance, and however extra money we have beyond that, it does not give us happiness. We know that money does not give us happiness. It's there for us to be covering our maintenance needs. If we have enough money for that, then we are good. Money above that does not give us happiness, because money, really, happiness is not there in money. Happiness is there in relationships.
Yeah, I don't think money is for happiness or above that. I think it's for insurance. Insurance that I will be taken care of, my family will be taken care of after me. So it's
Yeah, for that we give the example of Steve Jobs. Well, he had billions of dollars that could not save him from dying or curing from that cancer. So it's not the money that can save us, and that is the mode that we should be in. And the humility definition of humility Prabhupada gives, money cannot give us insurance. Our insurance policy cannot give us insurance of suffering in this material world.
Yeah, there's always a deductible with insurance.
Yeah, that is so that's what I was saying, that at what level you should live, what standard of living you should have. I mean, you can live in a very simple way in a small house, then you can have a little bigger house, then you can have a bigger house, and then you can work very hard and you say, no, this is for my maintenance, this I need this kind of thing. So where do you draw the line? Because it may be like, okay, I can buy a lower end car and it will also take me from point A to point B. But then, I need like this kind of thing. It's better. So I can be living in a simple house and be satisfied, right? Or I can say, no, now I want to change my house because I want to get a better house. And then after some time you say, no, this is not some other better house because now you're making more money. So you may be investing like that. So it's where.
There is a story I heard about a king who's who gives the 99 coins to a family, and they are all working towards making it 100 now, instead of being happy that they have 99 coins to spend. It's a poor family. The king asks his minister or something, like, why are people miserable? These people are so happy in life. And he says, okay, I'll show you. And he drops 99 coins at their door. And then they're trying to work very hard to get it to 100 instead of enjoying the 99 coins that were provided to them.
Yeah.
Right. There is greed. So if lust is satisfied, then it leads to greed. And greed never ends.
Okay, so we can sing the song. So 8:40.
Okay. So we have the 6 Goswamis in New Vrindavan. They're very nice deities of Krishna Kirtan Gana Nartana Paro Premamritabdo Nidhi Dhira Dhira Jana Priya Priya Karo Nirmatsaro Pujito Shri Chaitanya Kripa Bharo Bhuvi Bhuvo Bharavahantarako Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Nana Shastra Vicharane Kanipuno Sadharma Samsthapako Lokanam Hitakarino Tribhuvane Manyo Sharanya Karo Radha Krishna Padara Vinda Bhajana नन्देनमत्तालिको वन्दे रूपसनातनो रघुयुगो श्रीजीवगोपालको श्रीगौरङ्गगुणानुवर्णनविधो श्रद्धासमृद्धि अनिवितो पापोत्तापनिकर्तनो तनुभृतां गोविन्दगानामृते आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धने कनिपुनो कैवल्यनिस्तारको वन्दे रूपसनातनो रघुयुगो श्रीजीवगोपालको त्यक्त्वा तूर्णमशेषमण्डलपति श्रेणिं सदा तुच्छवान् भूत्वा दीनगणेशको करुणया गोपीन् कण्ठाश्रितो गोपीभावरसामृताब्धिलहरी कल्लोलमग्नो मुहुर्वन्दे रूपसनातनो रघुयुगो श्रीजीवगोपालको. So there are total 8 verses. We'll do 4 verses today only, and you can go through word by word. Just to see the words there. Krishna Utkirtan Ganana. They were loudly chanting and singing Krishna's name. Nartan. They were dancing in ecstasy. Para. They were absorbed. Premamrita. In the nectar of love of God. Ambha Nidhi. Like ocean. So the love of God is like ocean, and they were diving, swimming deep in this ocean, absorbed in chanting, dancing, and singing. Dhira adhira jana priya. So they were gentle. They were very dear to the gentle and ruffian. So everybody loved them. So somebody asked Prabhupada, "How come everybody loves you?" And Prabhupada responded, "Anybody knows? What did he say?"
Because I love them.
Because I love them. So if we love everybody, everybody will love us. So Nirmatsara, they were not envious. That's what it is. They are not envious to any jiva. And they want to benefit every jiva. And they are compassionate to every jiva. Pujito, they were worshipable. Sri Chaitanya Kripa Bharo, all of 6 of them got the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami, and who else? Gopal Bhatt Goswami. All 6 had gotten the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all 6 had gotten the instructions also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had given them. What is that verse? I forgot. Krishna. They go to Vrindavan and set up temples and excavate all holy places of pilgrimage. Let's see what that is.
Nupta Uddhar Vaishnav
Vaishnav Shikshan. Mm. Skin. Okay, fine. I can't find it, but I don't know how it starts. Forgot. Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prema Seva Pravartan, Lupt Tirth Uddhar और वैराग्य शिक्षण. Krishna show others Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Seva, Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prem Seva Pravartan, and write books and show the principles of renunciation. Lupta Tirthar Udhar or Vairagya Shikshan. So all of them were had taken renunciation and they were showing by example how to be devotees. And Bhuvi Bhuva Bhara Vatan Tarakaro. They would dispel the burden of the whole world. Right. So pure devotees. Satarati Satarati Sa Lokan Utaryati. Premanand Maharaj says this very often. Even one pure devotee can deliver the whole world. So one pure devotee sitting somewhere in the world. He doesn't even need to travel. Right? He can deliver the whole world. Nana Shastra Vicharaniga. So many scriptures. Where were they putting their mind, their intelligence? In scrutinizingly studying the scriptures. So we have been given intelligence. If we don't use it in Krishna service, that same intelligence will take us to hell by giving us ideas of how to do various type of sinful activities. So we say that khali dimag shaitan ka ghar. Empty mind is devil's workshop. The mind has to be filled with, oh, I want to read these books. I want to study these books, make notes, and then, speak something of what I learned, do realization, go deeper. Eka Nipano, they were very expert at it. Sadharma Samsthapiko, they were establishing the religious principles. Lokanam Hitakarano, always doing beneficial activities for all human beings. Etava Janma Safalyam Dehinam Yadeshu Prana Artha Dhyavacha Shriya Acharanam Sada. Who's successful in his life, who's using his pran, his life, artha, his wealth, dhiya, his intelligence, and vacha, his words, in always benefiting others. Tribhuvane manyo sharanakaro. Tribhuvane, throughout the three worlds, they are the one who are worthy of honor and respect, and they are worthy of taking shelter of. We should take shelter of pure devotees. Mahajano Yana Gathasapantha. Always following in the footsteps of great devotees. How they are doing it, just follow it. Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajanandayana. Always thinking about the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, they are always in bliss and ecstasy. Mattaliko, they are intoxicated in the mood of the gopis. So people of this world take liquor, right? They drink liquor and they become intoxicated. The devotees are intoxicated in their worship, in their samadhi, their meditation on Radha and Krishna. And all these six Goswamis are gopis, they are manjaris from the spiritual world. So, although externally they are doing all the activities like chanting rounds, getting up early in the morning, attending Mangal Aarti, whatever they may, externally they are doing all the activities of a devotee, but in their mind they are serving Radha Krishna in the mood of the gopis. So that is called Raga Nuga Bhakti, right? So not that they dress up as gopis and they dance as gopis. They don't need to do that. There were some people, some apasadhanta, or no, what is called? What is it called?
Apasampradaya.
Apasampradaya. Yeah, apasampradaya people. They were sahajiyas. They were dressing themselves as gopis to show that, oh, now I'm in the mood of a gopi. You don't have to externally show anything different. Externally, you do your normal activities as a devotee, but internally, your mood is, I'm serving Radha and Krishna in the mood of gopis. Shri Gauranga Gunanu Varnane, always narrating the qualities, the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vidho, Shraddha Samriddho, with faith. So, we get faith when the speaker has faith. So the elevation of devotion is based on faith, right? So we have Uttam Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, Kanishta Adhikari. Uttam Adhikari has the highest faith in Krishna, and their faith can never be diverted by somebody else's speaking something. But for those who are newcomers, if we speak something about, or they hear something about, other type of worship, Ganesh worship, Shiva worship, they may say, oh yeah, let me chant Shiva mantra, let me chant the Lakshmi mantra also, this will help me, that will. So they may get distracted by hearing from so many people. But the Shraddha, the faith, of the, like we were discussing, Kalakanta Prabhu says, okay, I may not love Krishna right now, that is, Krishna Prem is the highest stage, but I have faith in Krishna, I have trust in Krishna. This is the correct path, this is the correct path, I have faith in that, so let me follow that. So that is Shraddha. Nishtha, Shraddha goes to Nishtha, which is strong faith. पापोताप निकृन्तनो tanubhrata. So they are destroying the sinful reactions of everybody, all the souls. Because those who are hearing Harikatha from them and they are engaging them in service, they are destroying everybody's papa and uttapa, the distresses, suffering of those people who tanubhratam. Govinda Gananam Amrite. So they are singing songs of Govinda, Lord Krishna, like Amrit, nectarian songs. Anandam Buddhi Vardhana. So that is the, every moment the bliss keeps increasing. That is also what happens in the spiritual world. Every moment the bliss keeps increasing. And the first verse of Shikshashtakam, Anandam Buddhi Vardhana. If we are in correct path, like if we are doing our devotional service properly, our bliss will keep increasing. If we commit offenses or we become attached to material things, that's where the bliss goes down and we start to suffer. Eka Nipano Kaivalya Nistarako. They are totally expert in saving people from Kaivalya Bhakti, impersonal liberation. So many people are on the wrong paths of impersonal liberation. Like we say, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Prachar Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desh. Nirvishesh and Shunyavadi, right? All these are wrong paths. Like Prabhupada delivered all those people who were after impersonal liberation and Mayavadis, because they have they can speak, and they what is another quality of Uttam Adhikari is that they are very expert in scripture. So in order to become a leader or speaker, we have to become expert in scripture. So whoever asks us questions, we can properly quote verses from scriptures to counteract their wrong opinion. So that's why also, the Uttamadhikaris are very expert in scriptures. The two things that are mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita is they're expert in scriptures and they have strong faith. Tyaktva Turnam Ashesha Mandalapati. They have given up everything. They give up their high positions as ministers of the government and big aristocracy and wealth. Sadatutchavat. Always considering themselves as very insignificant, very humble. Bhutva Dina Gana. So this is, they are the protectors, Ishako, they are the protectors of those who are Deen. Deen means like fallen, right? Deen Gan, fallen people.
Yeah, poor also, Dina Bandhu also, but Deen means who are poor in consciousness or fallen. Yeah, that's also.
Mm.
Yeah.
Karunya, and they have so much mercy for them. Kopin Kanthashrito, and they wear just kopin, loin clothes, and Kantha Ashrito, and this tattered quilts they have accepted for Krishna. They are just living under the trees in Vrindavan. They have left their big positions as ministers and minimal. There's just absolutely minimal things for them. Gopi Bhavara Samritabdi. So they are in the mood of the gopis and they are swimming in the nectar of mellows, in the ripples and waves of the ocean of love of God. And they are absorbed Magno, Muhu, always and repeatedly, every day. So, yeah, they're showing by example. This is how we can follow in their footsteps and we can learn more about them. So when we read more about these Goswamis, their life, we are associating with them, and so we can become like them. So we can hear some lectures on Goswamis, how they were, and books are also there. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, you can hear all the 6 Goswamis. Yeah, there's a book. I think that is based on Radhanath Maharaj's classes also.
6 Goswamis of Vrindavan.